I'm making a classic Italian cookie recipe, Italian sesame cookies. This is a cookie you'll see again and again in Italian bakeries or during a holiday. They're really good anytime. There is shortening in this recipe, and when I get asked why, there were many recipes that were brought over from Italy where shortening was used. My aunties told me that it was either a replacement for lard or that nobody could afford butter when people came over from Italy. Here's the shortening, and I'm going to measure out 1 cup. Make sure that you really pack it down so you don't have any airspace in there. And now I've got 1.5 cups of sugar that I'm adding. This is granulated sugar. And we're going to get all of this in so we can really blend it well and get it nice and creamy. I have 2 large eggs, and we're going to add that to the mixture. And then I'm going to have a teaspoon of anise extract. Make sure it's not the oil, it has to be the extract. And then we're going to put this in my KitchenAid mixer, and I'm going to use the paddle, and really we're going to cream this up really nicely. You can do this by hand if you want, but if you have a mixer, it really makes a difference. I'm going to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour to our mixture. And then after that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and there's also going to be 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now that all of my dry ingredients are in, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of cold water, and this is going to really make your batter nice and easy to work with. It's not going to be crumbly. It would have been if you didn't add this, and so we're going to blend it up for about 2 minutes until it's all totally smooth. I'm going to get the sesame seeds ready. These are untoasted. You don't need to toast them. And I'm just going to put them on a large flat platter. This is what I'm going to roll my cookies in. Put your sesame seeds aside. And now you're going to take your batter and scoop it out and place it on a work surface where you can roll your dough into a log. So I'm squeezing it out just a little bit to get it prepped. This dough does split a little bit as you're working with it, so you just have to pinch it here and there and get it smooth again. It just takes a second. Now I'm going to cut this in half because I want to work with a smaller piece, and I'm going to roll it into a smooth 1-inch cylinder. Now it's time to roll your cylinder into the sesame seeds. Just roll it back and forth, sprinkle a little bit on top. You don't really have to press down on it too much, but it will take a second for the sesame seeds to adhere. And then I'm going to cut these into a side angle, and this makes a really pretty cookie. So about maybe 1.5 inch piece, and you're all set. And they're going to go on a cookie sheet now. So I have a parchment-lined cookie sheet. These cookies will expand a little bit, so you need that little space between them. I usually put 4 in a row. Continue to roll out dough and fill up your cookie sheet, and then you're going to pop this into a 350-degree preheated oven until these are light golden brown for about 20 minutes. These cookies slide around a little bit as you're transferring the cookie sheet into the oven, so just be prepared. Here they are after about 15 to 20 minutes. They should be a little bit of a light golden brown on the bottom. They could even be a little bit browner, that's up to you. These cookies last for at least 3 or 4 weeks and taste great, or you can freeze them. And thanks for watching.